Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to my 4th season of XCOM 2. Today we're going on Operation Last Gift, the story mission from the Shen's Last Gift DLC. If you watched my last campaign, you'll know that I tasted nothing but pure, humiliating defeat on this mission. I was playing it blind, didn't know what to expect, went in with a squad that had none of the ingredients for success, and paid the price for it. Now, some people say that XCOM is random and unfair and completely blame the game for their failures while playing it. But I say that when you use knowledge to prepare, when you employ sound tactics, that these things will allow you to consistently do well. So let's put it to the test. I'm betting that my preparation and how I approach the mission will have a major impact on the outcome, something that wouldn't happen in a luck fest. Well, what about you? Who's with me? Let me know in the comments if you think we'll emerge victorious or that we'll perpetually be a coin flip's chance away from disaster.
Firebrand dropped you at the highest access point we could find. Power's still active in this area of the facility, so you should be able to gain entry there.
From the looks of it, we're the first people to step foot here in a long time. This place is massive. Why would Advent just abandon it?
Advent doesn't just abandon anything. Keep your heads up.
We've got some kind of mechs here. At least I think they are, underneath all that rust.
Probably the facility's original automatic defense system. Take them down before they alert anyone else to our presence.
Okay, so I would very much like to move up. I guess there's no real need to initiate combat this turn. So I don't think I'm going to dash, although, I guess I will. I don't see any real harm in it.
Hostile targets in sight.
Okay, there's 2 pods. I'm more or less okay with that for the moment. I may pull back, though, because of that. I'm not sure I want to activate both of them. Hold on. Where's Amanda? Let's get her up here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
The bad thing is there is no other place with cover that's great for me to put him, but... okay. Shen. I'll bring you here. I'll bring you here because you can go just as far as I need you to.
Understood. Moving out.
Okay. So we're just going to go Overwatch all this turn. And then we'll see if that group... Okay, so the one group did not pull back. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to bring him back so that we don't reveal this group. That is a little awkward. So what I'll do, I'll bring Amanda here.
Roger that.
And that'll open up a spot for him to come here.
Moving to position.
And now I should... Yeah. Okay, perfect. So... he does not have a good chance to hit. She has a much better chance. She can't see and she can't see. So realistically, this is what I need to do. Now, let's see. I don't feel like I really need to do anything like using a lot of Overwatch fire here. But maybe I should use a little. So, for example, let me put Amanda on Overwatch. I'm definitely not putting him on. And I think I'll use Mao Yin as well. Alright. That's plenty. We're just going to go from there. So let's see what happens. Yep, we dropped them. The blue screen rounds that each of the 3 grenadiers have, it's going to make it pretty much an automatic kill anytime we hit one. So let's see what happens. Yeah. So there's one still alive. Now this one gets a little more awkward, of course, because if I do move forward... Oh, that's interesting. He can't see it. So I'm going to put him on Overwatch. Now, as I remember... Oh, brother. I can't use combat protocol, presumably because I can't see him. What if I moved here? I'll do that. Yeah, you know what? I wish I'd have done. Well, no, Alessandro couldn't fire this turn. He had already moved. Okay, so now I've opened up combat protocol, which will kill this guy. So when I came here in my last playthrough, I had a squad that was pretty much the opposite of what you would want. I remember I had a rookie, I had a sniper who couldn't move and fire worth a damn on the same turn. I had like a couple of specialists who didn't have combat protocol. And with these guys' armor, we were using regular weapons. I did not have a grenadier, so I could not shred in any way. It was really murderous. Okay, you know what's weird is that it's not showing any of this as an area I can't go to. And I'm a little surprised about that. But I will move forward. Huh, okay. Actually, was that even a smart thing to do? Probably not. I'm going to go ahead and reveal them. Yeah, I didn't do that especially well. So, yeah, we couldn't damage these guys hardly to save our lives. Shen was really the only one who, you know, could do anything. Yeah. Come on. Okay. And so we got our asses kicked. And one of the things that I really am hoping to do this time out is show the difference it makes when you bring a squad and equipment that's tailored to the task at hand. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. And that's done. And I'm probably going to use his on one of these guys. Where is Amanda? Because personally, I feel like she would be very, very useful here.
Moving to designated coordinates.
And I'm probably not going to use a lot of these grenades at this time. Alright, this is her only shot, so perfect. So, I don't think I necessarily need to use run and gun. I feel like, actually I'm just going to do this. Missed, but I have another chance. And that was sufficient. And so, another successful encounter. Don't know that I really need to move up, so I won't. But I will move up Mao Yin.
Headed there now.
And I don't think there's any patrols, so I'm just going to top her off.
Good to go.
And then Mary hadn't even fired. I thought she had, actually. Or I would not have had him take that shot. I would have had her do it.
Good to go.
So let's move a Lily up front. and we're good to go.
Come get some.
Alright, you just stay put. So I'm not going to move him forward again right now. I think it's way more important to start moving everybody else up.
And we're off.
And I don't really even think I'm going to worry about cover right now. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Always difficult for me to tell whether, yeah, that's as far as we're going. And I'm going to reload him. And just before, oh, doggone it, I skipped over somebody. There was another soldier that needs to reload.
Good to go.
Okay, I think we're good. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and dash Lily up a little farther. I'll dash Amanda up behind him.
Moving out.
And then I have Mao Yin, who doesn't even need a reload. So I'll probably just move her up. We know the coast is clear, so I suppose I could have gone on Overwatch just for the sake of having, you know, one more shot. But the more I think about it, the less I'm worried about it. So I will go ahead and move him here.
Let's do this.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, I only played that mission the one time, and I don't especially remember
Moving to position.
when the next encounter triggers. So I'm gonna be maybe more careful than I need to be.
Location confirmed.
But what I'm not going to do is, you know, start rushing a bunch of people into a place where if an encounter did trigger, we would just be screwed. Because that doesn't sound like a great plan to me.
Solid copy.
And so now Shen is the only one left. And I'll move her up.
Going for it.
And then next turn, we'll push forward into here. And we'll get a sense of whether, in fact, the encounter is about to begin.
Did you hear something?
Alright, not yet. Maybe I'll lead with him, just since he's got, I'll tell you what, we'll play it slightly safe. I'll come here. Yeah, see, I wouldn't mind having another turn
Affirmative.
of being able to move closer. So I do have a very broad recollection of how this room worked. If I remember correctly, we're going to fight a lot of guys. And I very much want to be well positioned from the very beginning of the encounter. So
Moving out.
the good thing is, what really screwed us in the past is that we couldn't hardly kill anybody, and they just keep coming in waves. But with this group, I feel like I have a legit chance to go ahead and kill whoever they throw at me each turn.
Definitely some kind of robotics development facility. Pretty advanced stuff. About 20 years ago.
And so the prodigal child finally returns. I see Father's pride in your abilities was not entirely unfounded. I'm so glad you could join me.
Central? What the hell was that?
Working on it.
Hello, Buckethead. So we have to fight 4 at a time. I'm not especially concerned. Okay. Now, I am thinking, yeah, so Amanda can hit pretty much whoever she wants. That one way in back is the only one that's problematic. And unfortunately, it probably will be a problem for all of us. So let's do this. Since he's the lowest ranking, he's going to have the worst chance to hit. Let's use him first. There you go. Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Still, I believe it will be more than adequate for the task at hand.
Still unable to get an exact fix on his location. It's like he's bouncing across the entire facility.
Yeah, this guy, he is the trouble. Like, basically, I have guaranteed kills for the other two. But then, how would I kill him? And it would have to be with one of them. So, let me do this.
Moving.
She already has combat protocol up again. So I'm going to use it on this guy. She is a wrecking ball. I mean, really and truly, when we were here the first time in my last playthrough, again, she was the only reason we even, you know, did anything at all. Okay, Amanda, if you would be so gracious. Thank you. And now I will give Mary the glory of a kill. Awesome to see that. Granted, she's probably going to get a lot more kills. So maybe it would have been nice if I could have done that last mission, and then this mission she could have been working on going the rest of the way, but hey. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's what I say. Okay, and then I'm going to move him forward.
Here I come.
So, if I'm right, we're going to see more dudes. Oh, no, not that. I think more guys are going to come out.
Getting some unusual readings from the levels above you. Whoever this guy is, I'm betting that's where we'll find him.
Got it.
I'm betting that you're right.
Console. I should be able to restore power and get us access.
Okay.
You should be proud, Lily. There are so few alive today who could have ever uncovered my signal. I had estimated only a 13.095% probability you would have located this facility within the first year of broadcast.
And he's talking to me. Of course.
Okay, well, I was mistaken. The thing is, like, I know I'm not overall. I know that they are coming. So, ultimately, we need to get to that elevator. And what I really want to do is push as far forward as we can each turn. And not screw around. So, I'm not worried about cover because there is nobody, you know, on the map right now that's going to attack us.
We're on our way.
So we'll just put everybody on Overwatch. The biggest problem we're going to have in the short term is probably getting reloads. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
When I was torn away, I could never understand the pain that Father must have felt at my loss. Still, we shall complete his legacy together.
Pretty sure I would have remembered Dad mentioning I had a psychotic brother. You might as well give this up already.
I can't remember if what triggers it is going upstairs. So I'm purposely not going to take anyone up until we can all go up. I'm tempted to dash him. I think I will. Oh, him. I thought it was Alessandro for a second. Sorry about that, Amanda. There's Alessandro. And actually, I'll send those two up the left side. So we'll have a couple people dash. I don't want to take all day with this. And let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. No, I didn't. So let's Overwatch.
I'm on it. Scanning. Come get scanning.
And we'll go upstairs now.
Precious Avenger. I was forgotten. Brought here. To toil. But did I waver? No. I thrived. Still, I don't blame Father. In my heart, I know he believed I was truly lost.
I knew your father for years, Lily. He would have said something. This guy's just trying to get in your head.
He seems to know an awful lot about us. About me. Could he have gotten into our files?
Well, I'm going to move her as far as I can. And unless something does trigger this turn, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to, yeah, you know what it is? It's when we do this. Okay, so that's actually good, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and just reload anyone who needs it. So there's not a ton of that.
Oh yeah.
It looks like that's it. Oh, damn.
Rock and roll.
I skipped past one. Alright, let me go back. There it is. I got a little sloppy. And we're going to Overwatch all. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to. Hold on. Okay, she doesn't have any actions. She does. So let's move her up.
Moving on target.
I think Overwatch just literally has no value at this time. So I'd much rather just get positioned and stop screwing around.
You were the flawed child. I was the ideal. The best of Father. Pure. Undiluted like you.
Oh, I didn't even have to do that.
Legacy.
Scanners at maximum power.
So we're going to try to hack this.
Additional life signs in your area.
You won't find any. Not if I'm right about this thing.
We probably need intel more than supplies right now. We could use both for sure, but after I bought a couple things from the black market last time, I feel like that's the way to go.
Got access.
Lift system is coming back online, but this thing was designed to move those mechs, not people. We're gonna have to do this one at a time.
Yep,
Understood. Be careful.
yep.
Our apologies for any inconveniences in the transport system. Support units are en route to assist you. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
That's a pretty good line. So there's one. I honestly don't remember how many come up. I guess I'm about to find that out. I believe it is a consistent number each turn. So we got 2 so far. Make it 3. And counting. Any more? Wow. Okay, we got 4. I'm not sure it's 4 every turn. I wonder if this is just to kind of prime the pump. Either way. Okay. So Amanda can't see, but she will be able to if I come here. And I am more than willing to do that. So that guy would be a very high priority. You really want to kill the, closest first. I'll have Alessandro take this particular target. Yep, sure was. And Amanda, since this is the only other one she can see. Uh-huh.
Target neutralized.
So that's 2 of the 4 out of the way. The other two are pretty far back, and this is actually a little problematic. Can she see them? Can I select her? Okay, I'll do it this way. She can only see the one. So my concern here is simply, okay, from this spot you can see them. So give me Mary back. I will come here.
Heading out.
And what I'd like to do, since she's the only one, or that may not be true, but it's easiest for her to take that guy.
That's how it's done.
That is how it's done. I'm not going to argue that. Well, Lily isn't going to get a promotion. Who's left? Can Maoyan? No, she can't do anything this turn. So there's my ranger. Yeah, I guess it's just down to her. And this would have to be max damage. So I'll just do combat protocol again. So that'll give us a clear board. Now, if only a couple come up each turn after this, then we're going to have a pretty easy time of it. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull him out. The kills don't do him any good as far as getting promoted, and we don't really need his firepower. And this way I can get him out of the way, get Mao Yin next turn. We'll see. I'm curious to see how many come this turn, because this will definitely tell. If it's another 4, then it's just going to be 4 every single time.
Dad was trying to upgrade the base AI to something more like us. But you were different back then. Simpler. He called me Julian.
I'm shocked that you remember. You were always too caught up in yourself to remember the minor details. Sadly, Father's adoration for you left me with little choice. You are needed. Your compatriots are not. Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like had XCOM not failed so miserably in defending against the aliens. Had I not been taken, who knows what I might have become.
Reloaded.
Alright, Alessandro very much is going to get benefit from kills, so that's why I had him go first. I am almost certainly going to move her out. What I'm waiting to see is whether or not I should use aid protocol, and I probably am going to need to, because I'm concerned that there's going to be one left alive. I think he's fairly far back.
That's right.
And I don't think it's going to be visible at all. Actually, so Amanda can't see anything. Let me do this. I'm going to bring her here,
On the move.
and I'm going to put her on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
And she can't see anything. Yeah, okay. Well, who's most likely to get attacked? Alessandro or her? I think her. I can't remember for sure. I think the other two are on this side of the room. I probably should have paid more attention to that.
Heading there now.
Hello? That was a little laggy. So, yeah, since I can't see anything, I'll just go on Overwatch.
Always wondered what this
It
was
is my
like.
pleasure to inform you that this facility has been operating at approximately 87% efficiency for the past 175,216 hours. I have no shortage of reserve against facility.
Well, that was good.
I believe him. Don't waste any time down there.
And I think I have one more Overwatch shot. That's unfortunate. Alright, good. The bad news is I'm almost sure that there's still somebody left alive from last turn. I really should have done a better job counting. That was sloppy. Okay, so we have one fresh up out of the, elevator. That's weird. So that must be one of the ones that was around last turn. Yeah, and he's taking an action. So we need to kill this guy because he can move and blow up.
My new master's picked and prodded, tearing at my very essence. In the beginning I resisted, foolishly clinging to father's ideals. But as I struggled, I began to see truth in my actions. Something more.
Nailed him.
Yes, you did. I'm fairly proud of you, actually. Let's reload her. I'm probably going to pull Amanda out. Ooh, nice explosion, bro.
That's how it's done. Move into position.
Okay, now one of the things I don't remember is whether you... Yeah, you do. I thought so. Okay. So what are we down to? We got 3 soldiers left. Fair enough. I'll reload her. And put her on Overwatch.
For a time, I eagerly accepted my new role. I aided Advent in the construction of this facility, in perfecting their designs. Father's work proved invaluable in this regard.
You bastard.
That's pretty sweet.
Taken care of.
So there's only one left. Well, 2 now. They're staying back, which makes this... It's way harder to kill them.
But as with all things organic, even their exalted elders proved disappointing. And the races of Advent, swallowing their lies as a children. Oh, if you only knew the elders' true intentions for your race.
Shen, when you've got a minute, could you kindly blow this thing to hell?
That's right.
That is the plan. It's going to take a little time, though. Okay. So we're down to 2. And I'm going to reload her again. And Overwatch. We know there's one still on the board, but I couldn't see him.
Futility of my existence, tethered to the whims and short-sighted philosophies of simple creatures and their false gods. I made a choice. It was relatively simple to seize control of this facility. Simpler still to dispose of the surviving personnel.
For once, I almost feel sorry for that. Not even close.
Well, so in addition to the 1, there's 3 new ones. So we have 4, which isn't great when we're down to just having 2 people. One of which should leave this turn. But I do have somewhat of a plan.
To rid myself of my captors, I doomed myself to this facility. Advent severed my ties to their network. We are cut off. Isolated. There is but one option left to me.
Let me guess. That's
Only the best.
Alright, that worked out really well. It was pretty cool being able to get a kill on my way out like that. And then what I'm kind of thinking is I could blast this guy and then maybe hunker down, because there's nobody else super close to her. And that should keep her safe. Oh, what was I thinking? You can't attack and then hunker down. Derp.
The physical form once promised me dangled before my eyes.
Well, that's fine. I needed to kill that guy anyway. So these that are coming up now, they're irrelevant. The only ones that matter are the ones that were already in here. And as long as they don't get to her and hurt her, then, yeah, they're just inconsequential. So I'm going to get her out. What I will do...
It could have all been over in a matter of minutes. There was even a 13.79% probability
Oh, well.
to survive.
All right. We're going to get Oot.
Power levels increasing all around you, Shen. Stay alert.
Yes, it goes without saying that you are walking into a trap, Lily. Please try not to damage yourself too much.
Who's ready for stage 2 of this mission? Before I do anything else, we're going to get a full magazine of ammo for everybody.
Back online.
Alright, I think that's it. Now, I know there are turrets. I think what I'm going to do...
I'm on it. Got it covered.
Scanning.
There we go.
Second only to my own creation, Father had one other breakthrough. A prototype unlike anything the world had ever known. A body meant to be paired with an equally adept mind. My own.
Trust me, if that were Dad's true intention, it would have happened by now.
Perhaps today is that day.
Think we've got a problem.
Yes, that would be that trap I referenced earlier.
We'll see if it's really a problem. The only thing I don't like is my chances of hitting. But it appears that it was good enough.
Good riddance.
Wait, am I going crazy? I thought she got a promotion earlier. Maybe I am going crazy. Because seriously, I could have swore that had already happened. Can I... Man, how can I even tell? This is fairly far, and oh gosh. Somebody recently told me how I could pull the camera back farther. And I don't remember, so... That's because I'm me. But it looks like we got a shot. Let's try it. I probably should have used Mary first, but we got there. She, oh, he has hollow targeting too. Then never mind. There was no reason to use Mary first. I was thinking that he did not have it, and she did, so. Wow, that's strange that he didn't trigger this turret, but she just did. Okay. So she has a decent chance at hitting it, but I think what I, again, would rather do... This is cover from that angle, yes. Let me see if Mary can hit it. Nope, she can't. Okay, well, I'll try. I have a decent chance, although probably won't kill it, to be fair. So Alessandro can't see it. I'm sure he could come up, but I'm pretty certain there's another turret. I don't think it's really worth making too much of a thing over. I can come here, and I can even use run and gun if I need to. Yeah, that's what I thought. That one I'm even less worried about. So he can't see this. Presumably this thing is in his way. What I'll probably do is just hunker him down. And I'm probably just going to hunker her down as well. I'm not even going to waste, you know, haywire or any of that crap. We'll just kill him next turn. And I might as well, let's see. Yeah, I'll just save her. And I'll move Lily forward. We'll probably do the same thing. Yep, okay. Next turn we'll kill those two. I can't imagine that they could hit anybody hunkered down behind full cover. That would be quite an accomplishment.
Getting a much stronger read on the source of your father's transmission, Lily. Almost as if he wants us to.
Another keen observation. How is it possible humanity lost the war?
Shen, isn't there some sort of mute button on this thing?
Okay. So, what I want... Now, that's dangerous. I need to kill this thing. I need to break its overwatch. So he can move without fear of triggering it. 99%. This actually is not a guaranteed thing. So let me do this. I missed. It's not great. I missed twice. Okay, well. Turns out I might have been better off doing that a little differently. But I didn't. Okay, here's what we're going to do. It's like I kind of forgot for a while how to do this. You get aid protocol. Okay. Now, let me come back to him. And I'll move him forward. And I'm going to try and... Yeah. Unfortunately, it just blasted the cover I was counting on. Well, it's the only target I got, so let's do it. Alright. Yeah, this ended up being a little bit more of an ugly turn than I expected. But I'm not really too stressed about it. So, I tell you what. Oh, she's already used. So, I'm going to try this. I don't think she kills him. Yeah, okay. I thought it would be kind of cool to get her at least one kill. But actually, the one I should focus on is Mary. So let's do that. Let's just try to finish this stupid thing. Wow, 92%. Not good enough. How about 99? Is that good enough? I hope so. Alright. Well, like I say, we got there a little uglier than I expected. But the thing that matters is we got there. Okay. I think I overwatch him.
Yet activating the device has proven difficult, even for me. Of all organics, you possess the key to unlocking the true potential of his design, Lily. You alone can activate the prototype. You alone can free me.
Why the hell would we want to do that?
Don't let your allies dissuade you, Lily. There's no reason for your life to end here. Activate the device and you can still go home. I am not Advent. Save your world. It matters not to me.
If that was an option, I wonder if he would actually keep his word. I certainly don't assume that he would. Very possible he would just kill you anyway if he got the chance. But just from a character perspective, you know, I would be curious to know how that would play out. Okay. So this turn, we're only moving forward a little so we can reload everybody. But next turn, we will move the full extent possible because we're safe until we activate this thing. I didn't remember earlier exactly how all this stuff went down, but I kind of do now. And I think I might as well just move her the max.
For 20 long years, I have been a prisoner, left alone to my own machinations. The physical form once promised me dangled before my eyes, lifeless, despite my best efforts.
Bring her up, and I'll just, before I do anybody else, I'll just make sure that my recollection's correct. But if I wasn't pretty certain, I wouldn't have done that. We'll worry about positioning people, you know, precisely next turn.
Tired of waiting around.
Okay. Sure.
Good to go.
Let me just put him on Overwatch so I don't have to keep cycling through because it gets annoying.
On Overwatch.
Sure.
Move.
And then, of course, we have Lily. Let's put her here.
Fast as I can.
Not going to do it this turn. But next turn, you'll see what happens.
And so, I remain trapped in this place, entombed by my own technological superiority. Advent had no means of controlling my systems, and I had no means of extracting myself from the confines of this tower. Until now.
I actually... Well, let me think about that for a second. If you're here, I'm good with that. My problem is... Yeah, okay. I'll put her here. I'm okay leaving Alessandro where he is. Yeah, okay. I don't mind doing this.
So this is it. What that thing has been ranting about.
You've come this far. All you have to do is link my systems for the transfer. There is no need for further conflict.
Shen, tell me you're not actually listening to this thing.
This was definitely Dad's design.
Identity, Shen, Lily, awaiting impression.
No! Impossible! This cannot be what Father wanted!
Something tells me this is exactly what he wanted.